Hi, ho, hey, he. It's me again, and I'm back. Good afternoon from London, England, again. Or should I say good morning or good evening from your host, your guy, the one and only and truly DLG Reppin'. And welcome again to my DLG Reppin'S Daily Transfer News, bringing you updates on Arsenal and their transfer speculations. And for me, from what I'm hearing, which is not good, that we're on the verge of signing Aaron Ramsdale. Oh, I don't know where to begin with this. We're signing a goalkeeper who was selected for the England squad due to injuries, yeah? A goalkeeper that has tasted relegation not once, not twice, but 3 times in his career. 3 times in his young career. And yet, this goalkeeper is considered to be good with his feet. Now, whoever works in the recruitment team, their job should be bang on the line. I just don't have any faith in the recruitment team, the management, the CEOs, the hierarchy, the board. We are being set up to be a mid-table team. And right now, I feel that we've already failed in the league without a ball being kicked. Seriously. You can't take us serious this season. West Ham United, for example, they've got Areola from Paris Saint-Germain, who was on loan at Fulham. Now, he's available at 12 million if West Ham want to purchase this deal. 12 million. And we're signing a goalkeeper for 24 million, who has been relegated 3 times, yeah? Let me add this, yeah? We sold Martinez for 3 million, less than 20 million. And yet we're getting a goalkeeper who is not better than Nick Pope, not better than Matt Ryan. Sam Johnson's a better goalkeeper than him. What on earth is going on? Sheffield United have accepted the deal that they didn't even consider playing this goalkeeper against Carlisle. Before I carry on, make sure you leave your positive feedback in my comment section below. I'm stuttering there. This is a joke. I'm stuttering. Yeah, positive feedback in the comment section below, yeah? I want your reaction to Arsenal being on the verge, reportedly being on the verge of signing Aaron Ramsdale. Personally, I'd rather have Lonsdale in goal next season. At least I know where I stand. Smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? Continue to do so. Continue to share this channel virally all over the world, yeah? And make sure your friends and relatives get hold of this. And tell them to share this channel to their friends and relatives. Do number one demand. Subscribe to the channel. And speaking of subscribers, I'll have a new one who's now the 125th subscriber to my channel. Massive shout out to Ryan Singh, who is a Manchester United supporter. I've seen his profile, checked it out a little bit. I want to say thank you for the love, the support, and the appreciation as well, because you've subscribed to the channel, and I want you to tell your friends and relatives to do the same thing, yeah? Encourage them to do the same thing as what you've just did. Keep my channel growing, yeah? Thank you for that, yeah? And you see what happens when you subscribe? I will shout you out and praise you for it as well, yeah? So keep subscribing. Blessed for the love there. So let's carry on. Tammy Abraham. Oh, Arsenal, why'd you do this to us? Tammy Abraham. Oh. We are spending close to 100 million on players who are not going to upgrade us. Aaron, Aaron Ramsdale is not an upgrade on Leno. Fact. He's a decent goalkeeper, but is he good enough? By what I saw, I would have to say no. If he surprises me, then I'll come back on it and take back everything I've said about Aaron Ramsdale. Is he good with his feet? Because that's what management are looking at nowadays. You know? But the reality is, when you look at Arsenal and you look at their rivals, they're all prepared with their packed lunches. You know? And what are Arsenal? Unprepared and have to settle with school packed lunches. It is that way. We're not good enough. We're just not good enough. Transfers, on the pitch, negotiations. We can't do it correctly. We're a banter joke on and off the field. Let's be real here. This has to change. And for change to happen, Arsenal fans need to stop buying, merchandising and paying for season tickets. Alright, I've paid for a red membership, the lowest of the lowest, and that cost me 36 quid. 36 quid that I've wasted. I could have put it into better things. I could have done something more useful with that. It is just simply not good enough. Seriously. Signing Tammy Abraham, fourth choice striker at Chelsea. Yeah, that same fourth rate striker at Chelsea, who I saw live banging the winning goal. And why did he do that? Oh yes, because he turned Mustafi, or Mustafi allowed him to turn. And as he turned, he ran the halfway through the length of the field, received the ball from Willian, who is an Arsenal player, and he scores the winning goal against us. For me, we're signing a striker who is more or less the equivalent of Yaya Sanago. Let's be real here. A target man, well, when crosses comes in, he's more likely to miss headers than score them throughout a whole campaign. He is not an upgrade on Lacazette, never mind Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And Aubameyang should be playing as a lone striker. He's our most proven goal scorer. He's carried the club for 2 seasons. Get him up front as a lone striker. And get players around him. That know what they're doing in the right positions. But not Mikel Arteta. And as far as I'm concerned, Mikel Arteta, I've got a message for you. You've got 10 games in all competitions to see if you can keep your job. If not, lock off with the sack. P45. Because remember this year, no big club in European football will touch you with a 10-foot bent barge pole. And I do mean those words. Seriously, what have we become? I already know the answer to that. Banter FC. Why have we become that? The poor running of the club. Meaning the hierarchy. Now, another name that's popped up today, Corentin Tolisso. Now, I'm not all against this signing. 3 major injuries he's had in the last couple of years, but 3 major injuries. Corentin, 3 major injury, Tolisso, ahead of Granit Xhaka all day long. Him and Partey in that pivotal in the midfield. All day long. If you keep both Partey and him fit, we have a midfield pivotal there. sitting in front of the back four, week in, week out. Just keeping them two fit alone would be one of the main aspects, or should I say main priority. And he's available at 8.5 mil. But I'll tell you what, with injuries, they happen. Fit Tolisso is a top quality combative midfield player. He can break up play, he can join in attacks, he can score a good goal here and there, he can put in a tackle without being afraid. That guy at his best, he's one of the best in Europe, if not amongst the best in the world. I will entertain that. James Maddison, now, it's been a bit quiet with him. I just don't know what's going on there. I mean, the fallout with Brendan Rodgers, is it that deep for him to not want to, stay at Leicester City? I mean, he was selected against Manchester City in the Community Shield, and his team won. I mean, if Arsenal want him, they've been told by Leicester, pay the cash up front or go away. It's as simple as that. Now, will Arsenal have that money, or they can't spend that money because they don't have that money? I just don't get what I'm seeing with this club. You know, they're not prepared to spend this amount of money on this player who would cost less, but they're prepared to spend over the odds for James Maddison. And don't get me wrong, he is a phenomenal talent. But is he worth 60 million, 65, 70 million? Hell no. 40 million tops. That's my personal opinion. On James Maddison, I would love him at Arsenal, but I've said that we won't get him. And if we do, I'll run the London Marathon in my boxer shorts. Honestly. Martin Odegaard is more realistic. But you know what? I can see potentially Coutinho being an Arsenal player, for the simple fact is, Edu has strong links with Gia corruption. And it's not the first time Edu's done deals with him. And it won't be the last time. And if he was to get this deal done, it wouldn't surprise me at all. But Coutinho, do I see him having the same hunger to succeed in the Premier League and perform week in, week out? I have heavy doubts on that, man. Quality, class player on his day, especially on a consistent basis. He is a class player. But how old is he now? Pushing 30? Will he have that same hunger, desire to perform week in, week out? I just don't know if he would give us that that quality from a number 10 positioning point of view. The only number 10 that will do it for us and get us goals from his position is James Maddison. He will get us 10 to 15 goals as a midfield playmaker. With Coutinho, you'll be lucky to get 5 at a push, and that's being frank. Well, here comes the outs. Let's look at Herrera. Now, this guy, is he any closer going back to Italy? There's reports of him training in Spain to get ready to return to Arsenal. I just don't know what is going on here with him, other than the fact that he has made it clear that he is homesick, he wants to return back to Italy, to be with his family, etc., etc., etc. I mean, if Partey is injured, I don't understand why Arsenal have not considered him, or why Mikel Arteta has not looked at him and considered him coming back to Arsenal and staying at Arsenal for another season. Just give us one more season, because there is a quality defensive midfield player in him. He wants to play in the number 6 role, so let him do it. Although I feel Lokonga will start that game against Brentford and against Chelsea and against Man City. And if he has bad games, gosh, it will destroy him. With Torreira, he has that experience. He would have played against Chelsea and Man City. He would have that, what's that word I'm looking for? He would have that big game know-how. Now, I'm upset about this sell. Joe Willock, I am upset with this decision that Arsenal have made a deal with Newcastle to sell him for 25 million. 25 million. Newcastle are happy to get him for that price. I think that's a snip for them and a loss for us. This is a goal-scoring midfield player. And yet, Mikel Arteta, it's clear to me Mikel Arteta don't know what he's doing with him, how to set a system up involving him, involving him, thriving in it. And Arteta's job is to get the best out of the players that he's got. Well, he's failed at that, and he's had the job for 18 months. And yet, you haven't figured out what Willock is good at and what he's not so good at. You haven't figured out a single player since you've been here, Mikel Arteta, what they're good at and what their weaknesses are. It just sums you up as a manager. And you are destined for the sack. Like I said before, earlier, 10 games to save your job or you will be sacked. I'm not giving you 15. Bun that. 10 games to save your job. Arsenal fans, football fans, if you think I'm being harsh, leave it in the comment section below. Mikel Arteta is not only a novice, but he is a clown. A seasonal clown. Fact. Anyway, I won't go on for long. I've said what I've had to say. So, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, it's a pleasure to be back with you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And as I always do say, saving the best to last, thank you for putting up with me. Always a pleasure. I'll be back hopefully this evening with another football content. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? Leave it in the comment section below for what I've spoken about. If you got an opinion or view about certain players that I've spoken about, leave it in the comment section below. Especially from talking about James Maddison. If you've got an opinion about him, the comment section is there below, yeah? Also, tomorrow, it's back. DLG's Reppin' will be doing a match preview and my review. It's back. The preview for Brentford v Arsenal. I always do previews a day before Arsenal play. So, match previews and reviews are back again. Yeah, that? They're back, starting from tomorrow. So, keep your eyes peeled. Otherwise, be good to your friends, be good to your family, be good to yourself. Stay safe. And as I always say, peace, love, and bless again. Love this channel, love you football fans. And I would even love it even more if you can continue to subscribe. I'll shout you out like I did with Ryan Singh. Follow Ryan Singh's lead, yeah? And subscribe. Ryan Singh and all football fans. I want 1,000 subscribers and far beyond.